Morning, everybody. Happy July 17th, 2013. Whew, is it warm? It was warm yesterday. Skies has cleared a little bit. We've got a breeze, and they finally got a fire out. Last night we had we call them dry thunderstorms. Basically, it's just lightning, and you got a rain shield over here, and then on the west side of this thunderstorm that we have, it causes what they say dry lightning. In other words, it's a thunderstorm without rain. Okay? And about 20 miles south of here, it struck the ground, and you could physically, I watched it hit the ground. I was looking out my window at the time that it hit, and you can tell when lightning hits the ground because it turns a really bright color. It starts out with like a reddish color and it turns to a dark blue. That's meaning like a dead short, because ground is ground. Some of the lightning comes from ground up to the cloud. But anyway, it caused a 1,200 acre fire. And of course they couldn't get the aircraft in the air because of the a thunderstorm, so they couldn't use aircraft, so they fought it on the ground. And I guess they won, because this morning, last night I got up, couldn't sleep very well last night, so I got up about 3 in the morning, and I come out here on my back deck, and you could see the smoke in the air. You know, it just blobs of smoke and you could smell it. But today is fairly decent blue skies today, as you can see over my shoulder here. I want to thank one of my subscribers. I want to do a shout out. The subscriber doesn't have any videos. I wish they would do some. They've always left a very nice and sweet comment, and I appreciate that, and I thank you. And I'll have to spell it. It's Buuter. I call it Butter. Or Buuter, whatever the way you want to pronounce it. According to them, I'm helping them quit smoking. They've been watching my videos and watching how I quit smoking, about using a straw instead of a cigarette, and it really works. And if you're hooked on menthol, you can get hooked on the cigarette plus the menthol as well. So go to Walmart and buy some, it's called Blue Ice cough drops. Not very good for diabetics though, sorry. They have a lot of sugar in them, but it's packed. It's the highest menthol you can get in a cough drop. And you can put one of those in your mouth and do a straw, and it's just like smoking a menthol cigarette. That's how I quit. A note to Butter. Even though I have quit 8 years ago, okay, 9 years ago, something like that. It's been quite a few years. I still, every once in a while, have the craving for a cigarette. And you're going to have that. It doesn't last very long, but you have to just tough it out. You know, it lasts maybe 5 minutes, you know. I think it has to do with something you eat that you really enjoyed the cigarette afterwards. majority of the smokers will have a cigarette right after they eat. And that's a habit. Your brain gets the habit of that cigarette, you know, right after you eat. My big issue is I love to have a cup of coffee right after I eat. I don't care if it's mealtime at night, you know, I have a cup of coffee right after I eat. It's something, you know, that I've grown accustomed to. I enjoy a nice cup of coffee after a great meal. With the meal, I enjoy a good wine with a meal. If you're having fish, you use a white wine. You're using meat of some kind. If you're a meat eater, you use a red wine. There's different kinds of red wines, different kinds of white. There's so many to choose from. Not necessarily expensive, mind you. There's a great winery here in Caldwell that it's $5.25 a bottle, and it's a great red wine. And it's called Chaparral. You know, it's the winery, and it's a very good winery. And it's very reasonable price. It's not expensive at all. I usually keep a bottle of that in my fridge. And I like, if I'm having a dinner like I did on the 4th of July, I'll open up a bottle of red wine and have it with my traditional meal that I have on 4th of July is a steak about that thick, and with the vegetables, you know, vegetable shish kebab, corn on the cob, or whatever, you know, on the grill, and with a good glass of wine. So anyway, today is supposed to be up to 106 degrees today. 108 by Saturday. So maybe more. They said dry thunderstorms this afternoon. It's got less of a chance though, because of that weird low pressure. Instead of going east, it's backing up and going west, which is very, very unusual. Watching a yellow jacket wasp. Those things are aggressive. They don't care. You could just be standing here and they'll come up and try to fight you, you know. Where a honeybee, they won't do that. They'll fly around you and look at you and go on. Hate yellow jackets. Anyway, he's on the roof. Okay, gang, I want to call that good. Thank you for Buuter for your great comments. Hope you can do some videos. I'd love to see you. I would love to see what you look like. Thank you very much. I hope I helped you, and that's really really neat that you're quitting smoking. I think you can watch my smoking video. Have you watched it about nicotine? So it's kind of interesting. Talk at you guys later. God bless you all. See you later. Bye.